Good everyone, and welcome back to Baggers Podcast 25. Welcome to episode 19. So next podcast will be the special episode. As always, I'm joined by my co-host
Louis from the Perth Blue Baggers pod.
Thanks again for joining me, mate. Been a pleasure having you on for these last 19 episodes, coming up to our second special guest, which is a milestone for us. Can't wait for what the future holds. Hopefully, a couple more years in this, and then we'll see how much we've expanded, and hopefully we can expand a bit more after that.
Yep.
Anyway, straight into the pod where we had a win over the Giants, where we played the best football I've seen the Carlton Football Club play in. Absolute yonks. That was probably the funnest quarter. Funnest at least 3.5 quarters I've ever watched us play. Very, very fun football. Before we get into that, we have got a new SSP signing. So Will White has joined the Carlton Football Club as a replacement for Jagger Smith, who ruptured his ACL. What are your thoughts on this one, Luke?
Yeah, well, another small forward. Do we really need him? I don't know, because, already got plenty of depth. But no one's really put their hand up yet. So Jesse Motlett's probably the front runner at the moment. But yeah, we'll wait and see how this year goes and whether Will White will be able to keep his spot.
Yeah. 100%. I think he had a very good game in the VFL by the sounds of things. A couple of goals, 15, 20 odd touches. It's just the way to go. A couple of goals, always a good thing.
It was either third or second in our best and fairest in VFL last year.
That is good.
So that's good.
All right, let's dive into this review because I cannot wait. I have not waited all day for this. Need to find what I was actually... Here it is. All right, so if I'm correct, you only got to watch one quarter by the sounds of things, Louis?
The second half, or most of the second half, came with about 5 minutes into the third quarter.
Right. I will start the... I'll do one half and then you can do the other half.
Yeah, I'll just... Yeah,
okay. First half, I will start off by saying the rookie, Lucas Camporele, is he the missing piece that we have needed? Because he made a serious impact in that first quarter with 10 disposals. He looked lively as anything. Beautiful on that wing. Can we see a round one debut? We'll jump into that later. But, we will actually jump into that in our next pod. So keep in tune for that. I thought that if you did watch Blue Broad fan cams, you would have heard me on this. I thought Lockie Cowan's intercept game looked crisp and better than anyone else's intercept game in that first quarter. You saw him everywhere. He looks lively, looks fit, looks fine. So I just put that little bit of more muscle on. And the leg tats, they look very nice, must I say. Harry Mackay started off the quarter with 2 majors, and then end of the first limped off, and we took a precautionate approach and took him out of the game for the rest of the game. Must I say, again, big players, they're standing up. Talk about big players. TDK out of the middle. Looks like nobody is catching him. Mate, I would give this man as much money as he wants. If he wants money, you give it to him straight up. No matter what happens. If he wants bloody 70 million, give it to him. As Max Gorn said during the week, this guy will be the player of our generation. And he clearly did show that during that first quarter and probably throughout the whole entire game. Zach Williams looked unreal with 9 disposals, 1 goal, 1 behind in that first quarter, looking very deadly, living up to his name. I know he's not Jesse Motlop, but Aboriginal, and he was pretty deadly. So, unreal from him. He's going to look lively this year. We're going to need him more than anyone at the moment, obviously, with all these injuries that have been happening to our small forwards, our midfielders, our back line. It's all all happening at the Carlton Footy Club, and I think he will be the man that steps up this year for us. But we will dive in to the second quarter, where McGovern intercepts looking very, very sharp. And I did say that before he limped off with what was a jarred ankle. Next person I've got down is Orazio Fantasia. Raz looked unreal. Beautiful mark, must I say, in that goal square. Oh, that was crisp. And McGovern's mark, that was a very good one. Just praying that he didn't do his hammy on the way down. Camporele. Oh, got a follow. That might be a good follow too. Camporele kept his consistency during that second quarter with a few tackles, a few marks, a couple inside 50s, and his disposal efficiency during that second quarter looked crisp. And then the last thing I had was McGovern limps off. So Gov had a jarred ankle and looks to set his sights on round 1. Over to you, Louis, for the second half of...
Yeah. Well, from what I have seen from the second half, I did actually go watch the most of the first half too, actually. Forgot about that. So clearly there was a fast start. We held GWS goalless in the first quarter, and we dominated clearances, winning the first 10. That is brilliant. Clearly showing midfield dominance, Cripps, Chera, and Hewitt. Then defensive strength was very prevalent from what I saw. And the second quarter, when GWS seemed to have that big burst, trying to get back into the game, we still held strong, still managed to get goals, hold back their momentum. And the defence with Jack Silvani, Ollie Hollins, Mitch McGovern, and Nick Haynes all helped support Wheaters down there. Nick Haynes, I thought, was great in the air. Hoping he'll be one of our good recruit. Also got a big spread of goal kickers. We had 14 individual goal scorers. So that's a lot of shows a lot of efficiency and forward line depth. And we had 9 players with under 50 games of experience that featured. Promising signs from Lucas Camporele and Francis Evans. He managed to get a goal late. From when I think Brody Kemp kicked the 3 goals in the second half, I believe, did he?
Yeah. Beautiful mark too, laying out from that forward line.
Yeah, 5 inside 50 marks. Excellent aerial presence. Adam Chera looked pretty good as well down from what I saw. Elijah Hollins came in the second half as well. I thought he looked very good, considering there's a bit of rumours spreading around, wondering why he wasn't playing last match sim. We got Orazio, 2 goals. Very high impact in the third quarter, especially, I thought. With 5 disposals of his leading to goals. That's something that I think it was a bit underrated last year too. He did have, he might not have been kicking the goals, but he did help set up and create some pressure when he did play before these injuries. Obviously, Harry Mackay was taken reasonably quickly. I didn't see any of him in the second half. He set the tone early with 2 quick goals. TDK, 20 hitouts, 4 clearances. And we won, probably helped us win hitouts 42-31. Also saw Lewis Young go and help out in the ruck too, from when I was watching. Adam Sard looked good too. So really, it was a very all-round performance, I must say.
It really was. I think we've summed up a very nice little review there, going up to the 9-minute 40 mark. We have flown through that, and I did not expect we would get that quickly through it. That's all right. Let's get on to our next subject, where we aren't doing a preview this week. Very sorry, everyone. That'll be in the next pod, which will probably be out either the day you're watching this or tomorrow when you're watching this. So keep in mind. Keep in mind, please. Please keep in mind. All right. Since it's not the official season, we won't be doing top 5 players. So we're going to quickly delve into our fan questions already.
Should we leave that for Pommy?
Oh, we will do that. Yeah, we're going to leave. We will leave that for Pommy. That's a.
I think just end it there.
Yeah, I think you send it there. Indeed.
Yeah, got a nice quick watch.
That was a nice quick watch. Hopefully you've had a bit of fun listening to that one. It's a nice quick one. Next one will be probably a 30-minute plus. There we go. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I'm your host, Baggers Podcast 25, and you are...
Louis from the Perth Blue Baggers Pod.
Thanks everyone. Go Blues.
See you soon.